What's up, guys? It's not a role model, and for the first video on my channel, we're going to discuss about a topic, a video that went viral 3 weeks ago. It's about a YouTuber named, I think it was Kevin Samuels. He has a podcast, and on that specific podcast, he was inviting people so they can discuss on something that they don't agree with him. Bon, a woman came there and she asked to talk about something else differently, which was, I think, no, she wanted him to give her some consultations about dating, some advices about dating, if I remember correctly. So, I think he went, I think it wasn't okay at first, but then he proceeded with what she wanted. On that video, the woman said that she wanted a six-figure man because she thinks she deserves it, and the dude replied, "By six-figure man doesn't want women in the 30s with a child." Excuse me. And no, she was saying that no, but she was trying to argue with him, and he asked her how she looked, blah blah blah. And she said she looked average, and he said average looking women don't go with average looking men. And he also said that younger women tend to go with older men, but like older men don't go with women around the age, or nah, don't go with how can I say older six-figure men don't go with women around the age, if I remember correctly. Now he said yeah, older six-figure men go with younger women in the 20s, let's say. Uh, it made me think about something. Remember something? It was about a comedian skit who said that you can know a man's value by looking at his woman. Like if his girl looks good, then it means he's earning a lot. If not, then it means that he's broke. You know, he doesn't have a lot of money. And what he said about what Mr. What's his name again? Kevin Samuel said about younger women who tends to go with older men, older rich men is true. It's kind of true. I think I felt with what I see in social media, it's kind of true. But I will also tell you, don't believe in social media. But yeah, actually social media makes us think that women are gold diggers. Actually, that's what I think it want to makes us think. But I don't think all women are gold diggers. I think there are a lot of women who doesn't look specifically for a man with money. And what else do I want to say about this situation? Yeah, he was completing no, he said that he wanted to give her a test of reality by saying that she can't get a six-figure man, she can't get a six-figure man, which is also false, because his standards are not everybody's standards. No, not all six figures men are some Leonardo DiCaprio's. You know, they don't date below 20. No, they don't date over 25. As soon as they become 25, they're ripe, and he gets rid of them and go for for some other or young girls. Now, there's some. I think there's some rich men, some six-figure men who would like to have a woman in her 30s, and who are willing to have a woman in the 30s with a child, if that woman is responsible. I mean, if she meets a certain amount of criteria to have a good life. You know, if she can understand him, he can understand her. If love is able to blossom in the relationship, and if they are also able to make projects, I think it is possible for her to have a man, six-figure man. To have a six-figure man in her life to date her. But I also think that she shouldn't be necessarily looking for a man, for a six-figure man, because by doing that, she's discarding a lot of really, really good people, like who don't make six-figure. She's discarding them, and I can say that's limiting her options. I mean, she's limiting her options to six-figure men, and six-figure men are very. I think the kind of worry. Is it worry? I'm French Canadian, so I don't. So English isn't my first language, but I think six-figure men evolve a kind of worry of with the dating and who is around them, because in these days and age you can't really trust anybody. It's hard to trust people, but yeah. But I still think, what was I saying again? I still think that yeah, she can find men, a six-figure man, but she shouldn't be necessarily looking for a six-figure man. Money shouldn't be the prime, the most important. No, a man's worth shouldn't be the most important criteria that you look for. Like when you are searching for a man. I think you should find somebody who's able to understand you and who's able to love you and develop projects with you. But I also understand if you want someone with a certain amount of money. I mean, when I say that, I say someone. I can say it. When I say certain amount of money, I don't say millionaire or something. I say someone who isn't living with more than he earns. I mean, someone who is responsible with what he is with the amount of money that he has. And I say, like, I think she can go, like, I don't think it's like a problem if she even go with a broke person, a person who doesn't have money. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem if that person who doesn't have money, but that person must have a mindset, like, who to be able to find a job and to get out of that situation. And you know, I can say I went a little bit out of subject, but yeah, I think they were both wrong. Right, they were both wrong in the situation. Mr. Samuels, I forgot the other name. I'm sorry. Mr. Samuels shouldn't have been that harsh on her. And I think Miss, I don't know the name, but Miss shouldn't be looking for a six-figure man specifically, because it's just limiting your options. And yeah, thank you for listening. Have a nice day, guys. That was my first video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Goodbye.